Today, I'm going to show you how to change the trunk struts on a Maserati Granturismo. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter from Panda. I'm out here with my Maserati Granturismo, and as you can see, these trunk struts don't even really raise up the trunk anymore. They kind of just have lost their mojo, and if I lower it down here, the thing just kind of flops shut. So it's not surprising, given that after 7-8 years, these types of struts are going to go bad. Now, I was able to find a pair of trunk struts on Amazon right here, and they were the most expensive trunk struts I've ever seen, because these are usually like 20 or 30 bucks, but on Amazon they were like 75. So I picked them up because they're supposed to be the right length, and I just kind of dry fitted them here and did a little measurement, and they look like they are about the same thing. So I'm just going to show you how to remove the old ones and put the new ones in. The first thing you're going to need to do is take out the old strut. Now, I would actually not remove both struts before putting in the new ones. I would actually remove one and replace it and then go on to the next one. And that is because sometimes the struts need to compress a little bit and the trunk will kind of fall in, and it's really hard to kind of push the trunk out as far as possible. You have the other strut, even if it's working a little bit, kind of putting some pressure on that trunk to help you out. Now, I have a little flathead screwdriver here, and it's one of the smallest ones I could find, because what you need to do is you need to pull out these little clips right here. At least pull them away from the little ball right there, kind of you want to remove the joint off the ball, and you don't need to remove them completely. Like, this should actually be pretty close to being enough, but if you pop them all the way out, because these are old, it's not going to be a problem. Now, I've got this clip pretty far removed here, so it shouldn't be putting any pressure, and now it just pops off. Putting these on can be a little bit more difficult sometimes than removing the old ones. And then the one down here also has a little clip, so we're going to remove that too. Just pry that off, and sometimes you got to work it off, but just as easy as that. And what you might be able to see here is that the compressed tube, the strut, the shock itself, is on the bottom. So I'm just going to grab one of these new ones. When you're putting this back in, sometimes you don't even have to pull out this little clip. Sometimes you can just press it on like this, and it'll snap on there, which is really nice. And then if I turn this one around so it faces there, you can see how well that lines up. And then I want to just press this one on. Just like that. Boom. Perfect. That one is done. And now you're just going to do the same thing on that side. And now that we got the new struts in, this trunk should open and close much easier. Look at that. It's not falling back down. And when I release it, it's pushing the trunk lid all the way back up. That is sorted. Hey, if you want to pick up these struts, I'll put a link to them in the description below. Peter from Panda. Out.